Maybe a little bit of background regarding this, what we are doing right now. When I spoke to Max last time on how to run these kind of events, I said like, wouldn't it be fun to do some kind of live performance or something like this? I mean, the room is full of energized salespeople, and they all want to show their talents, so let's do something live. And the tricky thing was how to do it, and we came up with a format which we think works, but let's find out.
Yeah. All right. Start with my slides in the middle. I'm sorry, guys. So, so great. So first off, let's actually welcome our judges.
Yes,
to the front.
perfect. We have some judges. Every competition needs judges, and so big welcome to the ones, and maybe stand up quickly to show your face.
The judge will come to the front. Yes.
Like where?
Yeah, take those 3 seats.
Nice.
Do you feel better? All right. So from left to right, this is Robert Anders, head of sales at Contrabo. Yeah, you can stand up. We've got Alan Servino, CSO of Booking Kids. And Daniel Din, founder of Laser Focus, soon to be Y Combinator graduate. Ask him about that later. And these are the prizes that our contestants stand to win. First place is a Mont Blanc pen. We thought that would be pretty fitting. And then the runners-up will also get Amazon gift cards. And these are our contestants. So please welcome them to the front.
Yeah, welcome everyone, especially you guys, since you have, let's say, a big audience here. So don't get nervous. It really takes a lot of guts to do this. So you have my respect already, and I'd like to ask you for a quick introduction to yourself, so that everybody knows what you're working on, what your kind of let's say short background is, just a little bit, and please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you. I'm actually an account manager and an account executive. I come from an ITSM background. I've been doing basically BDR work for 4 years, and then I became an inside salesperson, and now I moved to Berlin and became an account manager. I still do a lot of outbounding every now and then, well, basically every day, and I'm excited to see and hopefully won't embarrass myself tonight.
So yeah, my name is Len Ilker, as you can see, and I'm an SDR for Smudge, and I've been doing this for a couple of months now. Just started this business, I'm new, so be easy on me. Yeah, so I knew about this for like 4 hours ago, so no excuse, alright. But yeah, been working on it as an SDR, cold calling and stuff. You know what I'm doing, and yeah. Let's see.
Hello everyone. So my name is Anaseli, and I am working at a boss right now as a senior account executive for the Spanish market. I started as a BDR, I think 2.5 years ago. Then I moved into an account executive after 8 months, and now I'm just currently senior account executive working in bigger companies. So it's quite amazing to be here, and I'm really happy to be part of this.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so now that everybody knows what we're talking about, we have put up a famous scene.
That's the attitude. You can sell anything. Sell me this fucking pen right here. You can sell anything, sell that pen. Sell that pen. Can I finish eating first? I leave. Brad, show them how it's done. Boom. Sell me that pen. Watch. Boom.
You saw this fucking pen?
That's my boy right there.
This pen.
Fucking sell everything.
Would you do me a favor? Write your name down on that napkin for me.
A pen. Exactly. Supply and demand.
That's it. Cool. Thanks a lot. So to describe a little bit of what the goal actually is for our dear victims, it's actually it's 4 victims. Sorry, we totally forgot on you our poster child prospect, which is Karen. So say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Maybe also introduce yourself and maybe maybe a little bit of the pain you have and stuff like this, a little bit of the company, so everybody knows a little bit of context.
Okay. So I'm Karen. I run an e-commerce business, and what we do is we build physical product brands, and I do that for my own products, and I also sell and distribute other people's products. So this is kind of like my dirty spiel, and yes. And I also run ads, which is going to be relevant today, and will be really interested if there's a good product out there.
Okay, let's see, let's find out. So basically, let's say the rules are, or let's say the main goal is, okay, get an appointment. That's the main thing, and as you can see, Karen is pretty hard to get. So, and the scenario is, we have, okay, perfect, we have everything up here already. So, about Karen, about the company, about what the lead is all about. So we have this kind of, let's say, pre-briefing, so everybody of you guys knows what it's about. Has some background, and yeah, of course, we want you to book an appointment. Any questions?
It's a bit late, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's a bit late, isn't it?
It is. It is. Okay, let's start.
Yeah, let's start. Okay, so, yeah, I'll take this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a volunteer contestant go first. Who wants to do it? Number 1, Lennart. All right. We're going to isolation in the hallway. They will be accompanied by Reza, who will make sure that they can't hear. Lennart's session for total fairness in this situation. And yeah, let's take it away. So Karen, you and Marcel.
So Marcel is also my sneaky voice of other things I might forget doing. Anyways.
Anything?
Hold on. Karen, you ready?
Yeah.
Ring.
Yep. Karen Bach. Skype. Hello.
Hello, Miss Bach. It's Leonard Ilkauer. You remember me? We met last week.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's alright. We met at the Amazon event. You probably met.
There's so many.
Yeah, you met a lot of people. I bet you met a lot of people. So yeah, Karen. I don't know if you remember what we talked about. Probably not, as you said. But I'm from the company called ADSPERT.
ADSPERT. I think I've heard of that before.
Did you? What did you hear about it?
No, I think it was something else.
Was it something else?
Yeah.
That's alright. That's why I'm calling you. So basically, we developed an interesting, very interesting.
Then unfortunately, I really have to go right now.
You're really
I have a
alright.
meeting.
That's alright. That's
Within
alright.
5 minutes, so it's really bad timing, you know.
So we still have 5 minutes, right?
Well,
I'll be quick. So
the meeting is on the other side of the building.
Other side of the building.
No?
Well, as I saw at the event, you're pretty quick. But so so what we do is pretty much helping you with your advertising as a
Can you just send me an email about this stuff? That would be wonderful. Just send me an email and I'll have a look at it and I'll definitely get back to you.
Yeah, I will send you an email. That's alright. I will do it. What's your email address?
It's Karen, Karen, at skype.com.
Alright, nice. I'll send you the information.
Super.
I'll send you a
I'll talk to you soon then.
I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Perfect. Thank you very much. ran away. Perfect. Okay, please prepare with a big applause. Yeah, you know the rules?
I think so.
You have 5 to 7 minutes. So,
Can I do
please.
less?
Sorry?
Can I do less?
Of course.
Who starts?
The phone is ringing.
The phone is ringing. Okay. Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Canva, hello?
Hi, Karen. This is Björn from ADSPERT. We met at a meeting at the Amazon event last week. I don't know if you remember.
Kind of no, but yeah. Sorry.
I was looking at your profile and what your company does, and I think I have a way to actually help you. I was wondering if you have maybe 5 minutes for me to ask you
5
some
minutes
questions.
is a lot, isn't it?
I can try to do it in 3.
Three, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So basically, we specialize in AI focused.
Buzzword these days, isn't it?
That's true. That's true. I have many more buzzwords for you. So basically, what we do is we bid on search terms on Amazon for you, but in an AI-focused way. As you said, a buzzword, but here's another one. It's based on machine learning. So basically, what your people probably do at your company right now is manually bid on the terms they think are the most successful ones.
Not exactly. We're like
How-
semi-automated.
So how do you do it, if you don't mind me asking?
We actually have a tool that kind of like does the bidding, then somebody on my team works on it, and yeah. No?
So,
Yeah. But if you don't mind, I actually gotta go really soon. Maybe you can just like send me an email, and I'll really get back to you if it's like relevant to us.
sure, I can do that, but if you answer 2 more questions, I'll send you an email.
Okay.
First of all, how much time do you estimate roughly does your person spend on bidding on words?
I hope a lot, and I hope he does a good job at it.
Well, wouldn't it be better if he spent a lot less time actually finding the words and bidding on the words, and was able to focus more on his other campaigns?
I kind of don't care as long as there's a good ACOS.
Fair enough. Would you mind just maybe giving me another appointment in the future? I know this is you don't have much time, and we just see what we can do and how we can actually help you, or maybe get me in touch with your contact person that's actually doing the bidding, and see if maybe I can help them.
I'll ask him, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay. Would you mind giving me his name so I can just reach out to him by email? For
Yes,
you?
yes. Nikolaus Scheller.
Okay, perfect. I think I'll find him on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Perfect. Would you extend my like a message to him that I will reach out to him and see if he would be interested in having a call with me?
Oh, absolutely. I'll let him know. Have a great day, Björn.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Hard on me.
should see the first one.
Who wants to come up as well? Spontaneous volunteer.
It was spontaneous, wasn't it?
Sorry? No, I did, just after everyone felt the pressure. No, come on.
Should I go there?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's the hot chair. Perfect. So you know the rules? 5 minutes.
Okay.
Let's do this. I hand over the microphone to you. Another warm-up, please.
Hello, Karen.
Yep.
Hi, this is Araceli. Do you remember me?
Hi. Can you jog my memory, please?
Don't worry about it. We met last week at the Amazon Sellers event.
Yeah. yeah, I vaguely remember. I think I made a drink.
Don't worry, there was a lot of people. I was actually quite tipsy as well. I mean, that's the reason why you gave me your... I don't know if that's the reason you gave me your card. Otherwise, like you said, you don't actually give that, but you got it, right?
Yes,
so you remember. Exactly. So basically, I was just reaching out to you to discuss a little bit about what you were explaining me in, a last week event. It's my understanding that you're actually working, giving some brand awareness, in Skype, and it would be really interesting for me to understand a little bit more about like the challenges that you're having.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you basically mentioned that you were working with advertisement, with giving some brand awareness and just competitiveness about how to present a product. So
I actually really got to jump right now. I have a meeting scheduled, so maybe you can just drop me an email about this.
No worries about it. Actually, it's actually better if we can just, just have a small call next week, if that's okay for you. What were we talking about? Let's do it like that. Let's go back a second. Do you have 2 minutes?
I have a suggestion for you. How about Q1 2020? It's just a way better time.
That sounds actually amazing. But actually, I have like some already scheduled in that time, and I think just before Christmas will be perfect. What about like at the 22nd of December? Are you free?
That's the worst time. Hello.
22nd of December. I'm actually like almost just crying to go away. Okay. Then let's do it 21st of December.
Can you give me like a reason why we would have them all?
Definitely. I have the best reason, and that would be that we are going to give you some of. I'm so sorry. That was the third beer. I haven't done this in a year. Okay. The reason is because we're actually going to explain to you a little bit how we can help Skype with our advertisement campaign. Yeah. Skype.
Hurts my heart.
Really, I know. But actually, what's hurting you the most? You mentioned that on the 22nd is like the worst time. Why is it the worst time?
Like for if you sell products, it's like kind of everybody buys their gifts. So for us, it's the most important sales time of the year. So it's kind of the worst time to change our PPC system, right?
But I'm not asking you to change it. I'm actually asking you to listen. What's actually going to amaze you on next December 2020?
Pardon?
I'm saying that I'm not asking to change anything. I'm actually showing something that's going to change the way you're going to be feeling next December 22nd of 2020. You're actually going to be super happy, already opening up some wines because you don't have anything to worry about. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Then 21st December. What about 12 o'clock? It's lunchtime, so I can schedule you lunch.
Sam.
Please come to the stage. Okay, we will now have our judges.
All right, first of all, thank you for the contestants. It was an amazing performance. And also from Karen, it was a really hard sell. Every one of you felt it. Karen was not easy, so you had a really tough job from the beginning on. But you managed to do it. So what we're going to do, we give each of one of you a feedback. So what we like, what we say would there would be an improvement. And afterwards, Marcel will tell you who won the big prize and can go home with an Oscar. Okay? All right, so first Bernard. From my side, what I didn't like that much was that you gave up too early, so you take the no for granted. But I like how you came in very enthusiastic in the beginning, and you managed somehow to give Karen a bad feeling that she didn't remember you. So she was in your debt, so she had to give you more time to talk, because she said, okay, I'm really sorry. You said no problem. So there was something good where she owed you something. I think that was a good problem.
Yeah, I really like that you started to ask open questions. right? So what did you hear about ADSPERT, right? So you wanted to start a dialogue, not talking and then starting, and it's easier, it's harder to quit a telephone call if you're already in a dialogue. So you already started with it, then she kind of replied on a strange way, so like, no, sorry, I don't know you. So, and then just trying to follow up on that. So, but this is something, it's a good chance that you learn something from us and so on and so on. All of you guys met her before and nobody was really using it. She did not remember, so you can make up something like, hey, you were in love with our product and I wanted to follow up. And, this was not happening, and I was actually, because you started really energetic and I was expecting to do that. Maybe next time.
So what I liked the most about your pitch was the opening, just to start, and then you were quite likable, you asked good questions, and I liked it very much. And Karen was quite dominant after a while, and I think this was the one thing where I will give you as a room for improvement, that you can adapt to this kind of dominant your behavior and don't feel into becoming too passive on this, and then she becomes just too strong, and yeah, we'll lead the call, not you anymore, right? Okay, then the next contestant was Björn. What I liked the most about your pitch was the interesting questions you were asking. I think you really had to think about the questions you were asking. I liked it a lot. And you were quite funny, so it's always something which is good. The one thing where I would say there's room for improvement was the closing. Just be more clear on this, ask a direct question, or just to don't give her these choices then, where she always would then tend to take the easy way out.
Same from my side. I think the preparation level on your side was the highest. That's just at least the impression I got. I believe if you would just get to that point, getting to her, it would give you the right points to I don't know, create value. Because I believe you were able to do so, but you never had the chance, right? So the level of preparation was really good, and at least what I felt. And you're giving up. So it's sending an email and then following up on the email, and at least you got a number and so on. But there was no next step. And can you support me on that, and so on and so on.
So Björn, I thought you lost Karen several times, but you regained her always again, not because of a witty remark, but just with endurance that I really liked. So you didn't take a no, so you kept on going and keep on keeping her engaged and doing conversation with you. That was what I really liked. Two technical things which might have been done better. So first of all, you asked for the minutes. So 3 minutes normally. Just say, hey, should I get straight to the point? And everyone says yes, so you can talk afterwards as long as you want. And then in the end, instead of a close, you made an excuse. So you said, could it be, can I? Instead of, hey, let's do it. That is also what the other said. So closing, you almost had her, but you said you were not very confident in the end. So there was something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Yes. To Björn, he told me beforehand, he did his research and he found out that I'm from Karlsruhe. Like,
that's a lot.
Yeah. So, like, that would have, if he had like opened with something about Karlsruhe or something, that would have totally molded me. And that would have been it. I would have been defenseless. Yeah.
That was supposed to be my opener, but I don't know what I work for. So. Thank you.
Right, and Araceli? Araceli.
You can call me Ara.
Okay, Ara. It's
There you
easy. It's like a parrot, right? Ara.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Thank you.
Mirroring is good. I just learned it from Don't Never Split the Difference, right? So Ara's always mirror. So what I really liked technically was that you made good pauses. So you gave Karen the time to think and speak just in the beginning. So you didn't just overwhelm her with a lot of things. And what I also liked was the playfulness of the whole conversation. So in the end, she gave you a yes, in my opinion, because she trusted you, but not because you made the right value proposition. But that is very important in the first contact, because it's about building rapport, building trust, and thinking, hey, that might be a person I would like to talk to another time because she's not too annoying. So you make that very, very easy that she says, yeah, it was a fun conversation, so that was something I really liked.
Yeah, I really like that you have something in common, right? I mean, you were both tipsy at the she gave you the card, and so that's the reason you are calling. So this is something you build up pretty fast, trust, you have something in common, and from that point you already had her ear, so she was listening to you, right? You were having she asked you one important question, and was like, what's the point? Why should I call you, right? And actually, this is something everybody is waiting for, because now you can create the value, let's sell the value, right? And then it goes back to maybe lack of preparation, or maybe you were just a little bit nervous. You couldn't tell her what's the point, what's the value to talk to you, right? I wrote down you got an extra point for me for working at weekends, because 21st is a Saturday.
What I liked the most was simply the way you communicated. You were very clear, very much to the point, very confident, and that by not being pushy at all. So that was really good. The one thing I think you could have improved, you had a hard time scheduling at the right date. So maybe you just can say something like, hey, let's have a look together in your calendar, and let's find the date which just suits you, and then you make it easier for her to say yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I was looking for drums actually, but I couldn't find any. The winner of the big prize, the pen to sign every contract from now on.
Did you go to sign?
Yeah.
That's always good to write.
Exactly.
And the trophy.
Exactly.
With bragging rights.
And the trophy will come
The illustrious sales master.
as the last prize. So, first, who got the Amazon voucher? Lennart. So, don't spend it all at once. Christmas time. Second Amazon voucher goes to Björn.